Hey, it's Mike, and today we're in Elmhurst Cemetery in Joliet, Illinois. And basically, I've been trying to come out here for the last 12 weeks, but unfortunately, due to the weather, I kind of had to hold off on it for a while. After that brutal polar vortex, the weather has decided to cooperate a little bit, and I thought, let's come out and visit one of the greatest chiefs to ever grace the television screen in the 1990s. And I'm talking about the chief from where in the world is Carmen Sandiego, Lynne Thigpen. Where we're at is the mausoleum. It's right next to the chapel. So if you ever come out to Elmhurst Cemetery in Joliet, Illinois, looking for the chief, like I said, you just got to drive basically around until you find the mausoleum, which is next door to the chapel. Like I said, look at all the snow. This is all the snow we got. It's a couple inches at least. Like I said, growing up in the 80s and playing the computer game of World in the World's Carmen Sandiego, and then in the early 90s watching the game show of the same name on PBS, it was quite a treat. Like I said, the game show was kind of a mix of Jeopardy and I want to say the computer game show, basically, or the computer game. So in order to make that leap to TV was quite an achievement. They also had one heck of a theme song as well. So, like I said, she's right over here, and so let's go pay her respects to the chief. So, she's actually on the side facing the church, so if you want to find her, and then, unfortunately, she's not eye level, but she's way the heck up here. So let me see if we can zoom in there. And there is a chief from where in the world is Carmen Sandiego, Lynne Thigpen. Like I said, in my opinion, she's one of the greatest chiefs to ever grace the television screen. And, you know, just that voice of hers.
Gumshoes. There are 15 places here in Nassau where you might find Patty, the Warrant, or Colonial Williamsburg. Let's look at a few of them.
I guess it's sad too, because like I said, she was part of my childhood, you know, growing up in the 90s. And I was 11 years old when that show came on the air. And I rushed home and watched it, and like all the other kids would do back in those days, you know, I just want to tell her thanks. You know, thanks for being the chief. Because that show was amazing. You know, she was the chief, and she was the show. So, I want to thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later on down the road.